So for this video, we're going to do the 7 elements of art. As you can see here, we got line, form, color, texture, shape, space, and value. To get that, all I did was in your art kits, in your painting kits, you have this little container. Just trace it 7 times. Use a Sharpie to do your circles and to do your lines, because Sharpie will not bleed when we add water or paint to it. This is just me showing you how to do that. Super easy. Next, we're going to fill in the 7 elements of art, which are color, form, line, texture, shape, space, and value, all on the presentation. Copy those into your sketchbooks. Here's an example of what your sketchbook should look like. This is just me showing you how we're going to do line. So as you can see, I use tape, preferably masking tape, but any tape will do. You're going to cut it into little lines or strips. And what I did is I put that on top of my first circle that said line. And as you can see, when you put marker over it, the marker does not go through the tape. And we just add a little water. Get your paintbrush, and you're just going to blend that out. Easy enough. As you can see, the marker did not go through the tape. Make sure you keep your paintbrushes nice and clean and keep them with a good hair day. Next, we're going to do colors. You can see I got all of the primary colors, which are blue, red, and yellow. What you're going to do is get a nice wet paintbrush. Always start off with the light color first and blend it to the dark. Just a little water, blending it out. And that is your color example. It's going to be a little wet, so just make sure you are very careful. Next is texture. For texture, I used a paint palette, watercolor paint palette, as you can see. For this example, the darker the paint color, the better. I just made sure my paintbrush was nice and wet, added some blue watercolor paint, alcohol or hand sanitizer. You just need a teeny tiny bit. Salt will work as well. And you're just going to touch your wet paint. And what happens is it crystallizes and forms these cute little bubbly circles. Yet again, I'm cleaning my paintbrush, making sure it's clean. Can you see those bubbles? Don't they look nice? Good, beautiful texture. The last one we're going to go to for this week is value. Value is the progression of dark to light. So I'm using my marker on half. I'm using my finger just to see if that was going to work, but honestly, it just started to tear the paper. So make sure you're very, very careful. I switched over to my paintbrush because it was much smoother. Going from dark to light, blending it out, making that value change from dark to a lighter purple. And that is it for what you have to do for homework for this week. Email me if you have any questions.